next day, as the camera worked, I do have to go back in and pay the £50 ticket. I think it's totally worth it. The camera's fine. It's listed for $229.99 and we're going to sell it for around about $199, I think. So that's perfectly fine. Let's go in there and get this paid. Right, there we go. That's a nice little charity shop trip. I like it when I go in there and just pick up just a couple of things. It's nice to pick up tons, but at least we come out with something, and that's all that matters. And actually, it's quite a little vintage retro haul, to be honest. We've got some Moulinet stuff. We've got a hand blender box and ready to go for £2. And we've got a Mouli Royale. I've got no idea. I think it's like a spirulina. Not spirulina, what do they call it? A spiral. I think it's a vegetable grinder. Let's have a look at the box, shall we? Grates, shreds, grinds, cuts and slices with 5 discs. Yeah, it's a vegetable slicer in different variants. So 5 discs. Does it have the 5 discs? 1, 2, I need to be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the machine. That sounds like a vintage notification to me, that does. It is favorited. And there's the actual machine. I don't know how it works, I'll figure it out. That needs to go somewhere and spin. Oh, on top just there like that. Oh, okay, and then you put the disc in there and spin your disc and it cuts it. Cool. Moulinet is quite a respected brand. Most people know who Moulinet is. But this hand blender, I mean, this was £2 as well. £2 is absolutely nothing, it's pennies. I don't know what they're going to be worth. They're £2 each. Like that was £2, this is £2. I just know they're going to be worth more than £2. Basically, that's my thought process. I actually met a lovely bloke in there called Adrian, local lad. So Adrian, nice to meet you, mate. Had a nice little chat with you. He asked a few questions, I answered what I could. And I explained to him that I bought this because people will either love it from back in the day and they'll want their old bit of kit back, or prop departments will buy stuff like this. BT1, if you've got a 70s period drama or something coming up and you need to have these kinds of things on the window of a shop or in the background of a kitchen just to really immerse the viewer, that's what props are obviously for. The better the design set, the more spirit, immersive experience you have. They need stuff like this. And I actually needed one of these the other day. I was making pizza sauce and I saw some dude get an immersion blender, which is what these are. You immerse it into the stuff and blend it in the can. So you've got a tin of chopped tomatoes, his herbs, his spices, whatever else, blend it all up with one of these. Yeah, that works, it's brilliant. So we get those listed, and to add to my baking episodes, I actually needed one, a little sieve, £1.50. That's for me. Oh, and this as well. I've never heard of the brand before, Mellard adjustable shower. It's actually from 1977, Guardsman, no, 1976, made and printed in the USA. Got alarm going off. Listen to Aloe Black. It doesn't actually mean listen to Aloe Black. I watched the Avicii documentary last night. Shame. So I was like, I want to listen to his music. Because that's what we do, don't we? We see these things. Anyway, whatever. Obviously, I listened to Avicii before, but never really gave it the respect or thought that I did. That documentary, anyway, whatever. It opens your eyes, doesn't it? Mallard adjustable shower, 1976, Guardsman. It's one of those ones you attach to probably like a hose connection or one of those old faucets that used to come out of the wall. I'm guessing something like that. Yeah, look, there you go. Faucet pipe. £1.50. That's all it was. I don't know if it's going to be any value in it. I'm guessing so. I don't know. But the Moulinet hand blender, I'm not too sure what that's going to be worth. Should we have a look? People are asking like 20 odd quid, but what are they selling for? That's the most important. 24, that's a red one though, that looks quite snazzy. 1920, £6 box, no instructions. I think the mean average price is about 15 to 20 quid on that. And the Mouli Royale, £29.99 listed. What's sold? £19.99, £19.99, £18.99 plus postage. Yeah, so looking at about 20 quid on that as well. So that's a nice little deal. I'm not going to bother trying to find this one because I can guarantee it's one of those sort of defunct items, and it is purely going to have to be prop or somebody that is bringing a bathroom or something back to a period design. They're going to want something like this. So it's not always about who wants something now and why, it's about who wants something and, is this going to... When you're buying things, you can think about things like, you can expand your scope. You can think about things like, is a prop department going to want and or need this? somebody who's going to be doing up a bathroom to a period style. You know, they're going for the period look, and they're renovating it brand new, but to this look, and all those kinds of things. You know, expand your thought process, expand your vision when it comes to thinking about who could be buying stuff if you're just buying on the whim. So that's pretty decent. We'll get those packed. I'm actually sweating my knackers off in this North Face because it's really... Emma bought me it for Christmas. One of my favourite things that she... In fact, it is the favourite thing she bought me. I've got lots of things for Christmas because I'm a sport little boy, but that was just my favourite. Jumper, bought from Top Clubbers Whatnot stream. I think the only brand new things I own is socks, boxers and trainers. I buy pre-owned trainers with every expectation to use them, and then I just can't. I don't know, I can't get past my head with it. I'm not against it. I have done before. Right, I'm waffling. Let me get these lot photographed and pictured because I've decided I'm going to sell this. I am going to sell it because I realised it was only like 25 quid to buy online. What I'm going to do is when the time comes for me to have my shelf space, I'm actually just going to buy one. I'll just buy one. So I'm going to take that inside my house, see if my phone line's still active. I've got Wi-Fi, of course it is. Don't know my phone number though. I'll ring my mobile number from that and get it. Waffle in, let me get this done. That's that stuff, listed, ready to go, heaters on. What am I doing? The stuff that I picked up earlier is now pictured, ready to go. That's one of the things that I want to work on this coming car boot season. Obviously all of this is aimed towards the car boot season because I am going to go absolutely ballistic this year. Get it in, get it on, get it gone. Because a lot of this stuff is like hangover from last year and some of it the year before. Like I've got boxes full of electricals, I've got a box full of TomToms, iPads, iPods, Kindles, things that all need testing and stuff. Just need to go through it. It's like I can't bother. I'm tempted just to do a big electrical bundle, 99p start, and get it go. But like a lot of this stuff here, like that shelf space up there, I'll probably list all that in this afternoon. In fact, just, do you know what? Oh no, I can't. See what I mean? I've got another digital camera here. I need to buy a battery for this. This one's worth a good few quid. I've had this for ages. Canon Ixus 700. Should I just buy the battery, the camera? Wait, will that battery from yesterday, will that work? Nah. Will it? I've lost them. I thought I walked over to here and put them just there. I'm obviously going to cut all this up. I've been looking for the last 3 minutes now. 3 minutes. I thought I walked up and just put them down here somewhere. Wow, I put them back on the shelf up there in the box. The box is... Can't tell, but even after all that, not even going to fit anyway. No, they look way too big. Sake. Yeah, way too big. Numpty, but at least I know where they are now. Put them somewhere where I can actually use them there. So I think I might just order a battery for this one now. Canon Ixus 700. What are they selling for? 67, 49, 155 in good condition, 85. So yeah, I might just buy a battery for it. But then again, that case looks like it's... Oh look, it's been dropped to you and sort of like popped out. See if I can get it to focus. It's not focusing on me, I don't exist, there you go. It looks like it's sort of popped out of its case there. Like it's been dropped. I might spares repairs that after all. I've had that for 2 years now. What, there's a battery. There's a battery in the box. Is that the one? Is that the battery? It feels like I've really got to wedge it in there. I don't know if it is. It might be swollen. It feels very swollen. Is that spring going to be able to get it back out after or not? No, that's swollen. That's the kind of battery I need. Waffling by. Do you know what? After all these years, I've had this for 2 years sitting on the shelf waiting to buy a battery. Look, there's screws missing out of there, out the bottom. And like I said, the side looks like it's been opened, so that's been messed with before. I don't even want to sell it as spares or repairs because it's been opened. I don't know what's missing out of there. Sorry, I'm probably going to cut most of this out of the video because it's a bit boring. We're going to finish opening it, aren't we? Screws missing there, screws missing there. Might as well pop that screw off. So that's why that bit's obviously looking like it's been dropped because they haven't put the thing back on properly. Whoever has been in here just did a sloppy job putting it back together, that's for sure. Sloppy ass job. Sorry, I'm going to cut most of this out. You're not going to see half of this that's going on because it's very boring. I just want to open it up and see if I can see any evidence of things missing, because people buy this spares or repairs parts and it's already been opened, and they open it and it's already been gutted. It's just a problem waiting to happen, isn't it? So that's all there still. The main board's there still. Yeah, they've taken this piece off the top. That's been gutted. The lens there's gutted. Look at that. They use Sony screens. Canon use Sony screens. A lot of you are going to cringe right now, and you are, but I'm going to put this in the bin. Sweet, nice little sale. I'll show you that in an upcoming video, I'm sure. I'm going to put this in the bin. It's been messed with too much. I'm going to keep the charger. Battery can go, all of that can go. I've had that taking up shelf space for 2 years. If I'd have noticed it had been open like that before, I wouldn't have bothered with it. Now I know people say you can still sell it and whatever else, it's just not worth the hassle. Or do I just, actually, do I spread it out like that and do it? No. I don't want the hassle personally, so I'm not going to bother with it. I'm not. That was worthwhile, wasn't it? Just put the camera down, I just realised I forgot to take a picture of the thing with the freaking handle, so now I've got to do it again. I sold the camera from yesterday. Boom. Paid £50, sold for, discount 23 quid, Jesus Christ. £206 it sold for, so minus fees and everything it's going to go for. Boom! I've just been there and paid it as well. So I've sold a teddy bear while sitting with you, and camera. There we go, camera sold. I should see about, so it sold for £23 discount. I didn't realise I put that into the coupon side. Normally fresh stuff like that and high value, I'll take it out, I'll leave it out of the coupon for at least a month or so. So 206 minus 10% there is going to be £20.60, 180, 20 quid to post it with insurance. Maybe not 20 quid actually. 160, so minus the 50 cost. I'll make about 100 and some quid on it overnight. Lovely. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I forgot to put the handle on this. So now I've got to take it all back out again. We'll take the first. I've only got to take one picture. One. Just spread that out. Pop that there. Have that there. Plus the handle. That's all we've got to do. Just take the main picture again. I haven't got to take them all. Move you out of the way. There you go. The handle exists. Although I am going to sell the battery charger from that Canon box. Thought I'd show you that. Imagine what else is up here that's just sitting there because I need to like look at it and test it a little bit. And actually, it's probably completely trashed. I can't remember, I'm done with cameras. Because I touched that camera a minute ago, that's why the other one just sold. You see? Canon. One that sold to Canon, that one's a Canon. Put one in the bin. One went out. Dead. New one came in. Sold. Wonderful universe is what this is. I bet you lot can't wait for them car boot sale videos to come back, can you? Oh, I appreciate you all sitting there chilling with me, waffling in the garage. Absolute dedication that is. I found a Parker pen. I've got money everywhere. I don't know what's in this, so I'm going to take a look. Oh, I bet I'll be another camera, it feels like one. Camera. I don't want to touch it, I can't bother with the cameras. I'll leave it out, I'm going to do it. You lot are mental. I appreciate you all being here. I really do. I really do. I'm actually 2 videos ahead of myself at the moment, so you won't see this for about 2 days after I filmed it. But something would have happened between that point. I might show you sales. Should I do sales today? Should I just get through what I've got? Yeah, I might.
What you're looking at now. And as mentioned previously, I saw a couple of resellers talking about their online platforms and how reassuring it was for me to hear. One of them was discussing their turnover on YouTube, which I was extremely surprised at the high turnover for that person.
That person's me, isn't it? Come on, you can say it. But in all seriousness, this guy's got a good little video. He grafts his arse off. Clearance grafters on YouTube. 1.3k, absolutely disgusting numbers. He deserves way more than that. What they do house clearances and things like that. And they bring it all back and they sort it out that way. So it's a completely different angle of acquiring stock. Sort of similar to what I was doing with the consignment, apart from they get 100% of the profit. Big money. I haven't got into his eBay figures yet, but it was nice to see that. I got a lot of comments actually. I thought people were going to take the YouTube side of it a bit more, you know, like, fucking whatever. People don't understand that kind of things. I've actually seen a lot of people motivated to do more on their YouTube after seeing that I'd done £17,000 in 365 days on YouTube. Most of that coming from the last 6 months of really, really pushing my channel. As mentioned, I had to sort of abandon eBay, not abandon, but sort of like put him in the corner for a bit and just feed him little nibbles, little nibbly bits instead of giving him the steak the whole time. What an analogy that was. In order to find my direction and my routine with YouTube, and that's what I've done. So Clearance Grafters, go and check them out on YouTube. They are a fantastic little channel. They deserve way more subscribers than they've got already. So go and check them out. Haven't watched the video yet fully, so you might slag me off on it yet. I don't know. Cracking. Right, I've decided I actually want to close this video off, so we're going to go through the sales, and I might as well, because then it means I am ahead of myself for Monday coming. I can get the parcels out, get them shipped off, and get them gone. As always, we will start over on Vinted, and we have sold this lovely vintage. I always get Vinted and vintage. Sometimes I say vintage instead of Vinted, and I've noticed a lot of people do it as well. Difficult. Vinted. It's not actually that hard, is it? Vinted, over on Vinted, a vintage Texas Instrument cap. Woo! We got it out, baby. It's a nice one. Got that nice little mesh peak inside. Sold for £5.55 to Pep the Wizard. I appreciate you, Pep Guardio. That's probably about the only bit of football that I do know. The Teenage Mutant Tina Turner's t-shirt has gone. It's just loads of Teenage Mutant Tina Turners. I loved it. I wore it for a while. I did say when I picked it up, because a lot of people wanted it, let me have my use first, and then I will stick it up for sale. So fastest figure first, basically. And James was the fastest. He said, hey dude, I saw this gem in one of your older videos and I thought, damn, I want that. And now I can. Thanks to you and a few others, I've given the reselling a go. Just casual to see how it goes, but keep on the grind. Not all heroes wear capes. Cheers, dude. No, they wear hoodies. James B8999 is his Vinted, if he's got stuff on there. If he has, go and check it out. James, I appreciate you, dude. $14.99, by the way. $9.99, we have sold the Under Armour Tough Mudder t-shirt. I bought this, really liked it, realised it had Tough Mudder on it, and was questioning whether I can wear that in the gym without ever doing a Tough Mudder. Realised I probably can't, to be fair. It's a bit much, isn't it? Oh mate, you did the Tough Mudder? I have to go, no, it's just like the t-shirt. $9.99 that sold for. I paid £3 from the charity shop. It's worth a hell of a lot more than that on eBay, but for some reason they were getting sold and I wasn't. Maybe I should wait until the summer period. When Tough Mudder was on, it probably would have sold. Damn, in fact, I should have waited. Could have got 30 odd quid. Never mind, it's okay. Profit is profit. Got a bundle items now. I actually listed some trainers yesterday, and I think that's what provoked him to make this purchase. Adam. So Adam's picked this one up. We have sold the Carhartt pocket tee that I got from Ricky Stream. I paid £9 for that one. Really nice, just one size too small for me. I was really sad that this didn't fit actually. He's also picked up the, was it the pop art t-shirt? Yeah, the Uniqlo Andy Warhol pop art is for everyone t-shirt. And he's picked up the Nike trainers. I paid £3 for the t-shirt 2-3 years ago. I've had plenty of use out of that. I've worn it to many places. Really enjoyed that t-shirt. Went through my wardrobe the other day and just moved stuff on. But because I buy them with the business money, I may hold on to them for a while I use them. I have to sell them again through the business account. Just because I've used them doesn't mean they're mine. I'm just holding on to them for a while. And the Nike Air Force trainers, I paid £24 for these from Ricky Stream. So 24, 34, 35, £36. Because a lot of it was buying for me. You know, I bought them all for me. These were all bought. When I pay up more when I'm looking to keep something myself. I would never normally pay that sort of money for something pre-owned. But 34, sold it all for £45. So I made a tenner on top. Had 2-3 years out of the Andy Warhol top. Had one use out of them trainers. Prime example of me buying trainers that are pre-owned thinking I'll wear them, but I won't. Because they're pre-owned, I don't know why. I've just got a weird thing about it. I'm not against it. I just have OCD kind of tendencies about certain things. I don't know, I'm a strange man. You know, this is pre-owned. Do you know what I'm saying? I wear this, but putting my feet into shoes, I don't know, it just sort of makes me a little bit jittery. But I'm not against it. £45. And that is Vinted. We've got some cracking sales on eBay to show you. One of them you've just witnessed. So 4 sales over on eBay. First one for £23.39. We have sold the, is it the Cross? I think it's the Cross, yeah. Cross mechanical pencil. Really nice one. Paid £2 from the charity shop on this one maybe 2 weeks ago. Listed it 2 days ago, sold. £23.39. Cross is a good brand. It's up there with the Parkers and all those kinds of things. Cross have been around for many years. I mean, really quite a lot. I've got some really vintage gold looking mechanical Cross pencils in the drawer somewhere as well. So good little brand to look out for. Don't miss it. It can just look like your average cheap ass pen and pencil. It's not. This sold earlier while we was filming. Applause, £30. This is Bear in the Big Blue House. This is Trilo, the Lima. Sold for £30 all in. Still with the tag. I think it's £19.99. Something like that. Yeah, £19.99. £30 all in. Bear in the Big Blue House, especially the original vintage stuff, and especially made by Applause. I've mentioned this many times now. Keep this in your brain. There's a good example of the tag there. That tag there, which literally says Applause with clapping hands. They make like the Crash Bandicoot stuff, you know, the plushes and the video game plush. They are worth some dollar. Another task for you when you finish this video. Go to eBay, type in Applause plush. Have a look at some of them solds. Start from high to low and check out the average. £94.98 in total. We have sold the ship's gimbal. Had this a little while now. Listed it once and somebody sent me a message saying, you've got the information wrong, you don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, oh, panicked. Delisted it. Completely forgot all about it. Found it again on my shelf and was like, oh yes, that's not even listed anymore, is it? Done some proper research into it. Took out all the information that I thought it was. I took out all the things like Victorian, all that kind of stuff. That's what I had before. I just put antique because then it sort of dates it more. Then people can make their own decision and own mind up. Took plenty of pictures and it sold. £94.98. When I first listed it, I listed it for 500 quid. They might have got a massive bargain. Either way, I have as well. £94.98. This is why I can't wait for the car boot sale season to come back. I love finding stuff like this. And of course, picked up yesterday on Tick. Paid today £50 for the Canon camera. Sold it for £206.99. We'll have a look at the fee breakdown on that one actually while we're here, because might as well. So I listed it for £229. They used my 10% coupon voucher, which I really wish I didn't have it on. I normally wouldn't. £23 discount, 206 total, minus transaction fees of £18.36. Order earnings £188.63. Let's say it's going to cost me £18 with the full insurance to insure that. That leaves £170. £50 for the cost of goods. It's £120 profit overnight. Lovely. Oh, and the cost of that charge. That charge cost me £8 as well. So £110 profit overnight. Lovely jubbly. And that's all the sales. I think this video has gone wayward. I've got no idea where it's gone. I am going to go finish the rest of Clearance Grafter's video. Hopefully, I'm not giving him all these nice words, and it turns out he's actually been a dick to me in the video. I appreciate you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da. There we go. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Good on you. Thanks, Ricky. Your recent video inspired me to do this. Very motivated after watching all your content, mate.